Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to Flint House, Police Rehabilitation Centre. My name's Mark, I'm one of the rehab therapists and today we're going to have a video on foam rolling, the benefits of and how you can foam roller some of the major muscle groups of the lower body. Before we get cracking with the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give us a like if this has helped you out and share it around any of your friends who you feel might benefit from it. Right, let's get into it then. So foam rolling can be used for lots of different reasons. It's been proven to improve range of motion, certainly if you're doing it before performance. So as this infographic up here says, it works by improving your range of motion from both a mechanical point of view as well as a neuromuscular point of view. So it affects your nerves, which allows you to improve your range of motion. It does this without reductions in strength. So it's better than static stretching before any performance or before doing your training program. So if you're going to foam roll, generally the thought process is to do it before your exercise as a warm-up modality. The research from this paper shows us that actually it's not that beneficial as a recovery aid. Although if you feel it's useful for you, you're very welcome to use it, but the research does suggest it's better to use as a warm-up procedure before doing any activity. So by increasing your range of motion, this then allows you to strengthen in that greater range of motion. So if you produce greater range at your knee, for instance, by using foam rollers on your quads, then ensuring that you then strengthen them through that greater range of motion is really important during your training program. All right, let's have a look at some different foam rolling. So we've got foam rolling for the quads on the front of those thighs, so literally just laying on your tummy, rolling nice and gently up and down the foam roller. You can move your body weight left to right just to adjust more on the outside or more on the inside of the thighs. If you're feeling brave and that's quite comfortable, you can go onto one leg by crossing your legs behind you to roll a little bit more. Again, finding those points of contact. If you want to hold on to those tension points for a few more seconds than you feel comfortable with, try and hold for as long as you can. We usually recommend 10 to 15 seconds on each point that is tender before moving on to the next point. Spending a couple of minutes rolling up and down pre-exercise or pre-performance is a really good way to get that range of motion increased. We can also use this on our hamstrings. It is a little bit more challenging to find those tender points because those hamstrings are generally a bit bigger, so you might find that crossing your legs on this one is a little bit more comfortable. Again, rolling up and down, finding those tender spots, having a little pause every now and again as you find those different spots that are tender. We've also got the calves, so calves can be really tender in a lot of people. So again, gently rolling up and down them, pausing every so often when you find those tender points, pausing and then moving back and forth. Again, going up and down just as you feel comfortable. Another nice one is to work through your glutes as well. So just crossing your ankle onto your opposite thigh and then trying to work into the hip of the crossed leg. Just finding the little tender points, holding for a couple of seconds if you can. If not, just gently massaging each of those tender points. Works quite well. Don't forget to do both sides, so don't walk around in circles. And then finally, probably one of the most tender areas is your ITBs. Your iliotibial band runs down the side of your leg. These can be really tender in lots of people, so just be careful with this. So we can start off just by taking some of the weight through your other leg, so you can just reduce down that tension. Again, it shouldn't be real high levels of pain, but it should be uncomfortable with this. So if it is real high levels of pain, putting that foot in front will help. If it's quite comfortable and easy, then you can try putting your legs on top of each other and that will just again increase that tension that goes down through that side. Make sure your elbow's nice and supported with these as well. You can go onto your hand if you do struggle onto your elbow as well. There we have it, ladies and gents, a couple of little exercises on foam rolling for the lower limb. If you want to see some foam rolling for the upper body or some other areas, then give a comment below and let us know how you found these exercises and if they've been useful for your pre-performance warm-up routine. Again, any questions or comments, leave them below. Do share and comment and subscribe to the channel. And apart from that, I'll see you in the next video, ladies and gents.